Too much noise, too much noise. Had to get up out of that. Alright, fellas. See if we can get another dub. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Oh, we get the rock first. Gotta make it happen. Emerging from their tunnel, it was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Washington football team. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Sweet difference. These ones got a lot bigger enough to do, but they are clones. They have only been in for 2 days, while the rest have been in for about 30 days. Alright, y'all, well, the garden's fully planted. Check 7 plant, 1 half the stock. Look how funny that cage is from back here. We're growing trees. Check Standard 2, Tesla G Corvo, Sonic, Jesus, Loco, Grandfire, Cheesequake.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
That ain't how we want to start it off, though.
They want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This 3 times. Once in the middle, once out here. Split this far. It's time to do some more top on this Loco. 3, that's 4, 5, 6.
A give to Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Going in.
All right, we got to get moving, fellas.
3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. To throw is Rush.
What
He cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taken from just outside the 30. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Early morning's perfect time to do this. Let's go. Locomotion's real dependable.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
This defense for the Cowboys, they were
we can't let them outrun us, man.
A week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. toward the sideline.
Damn, why ain't you over there, man?
Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
Supposed to be on top of that.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, these two teams you might remember met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Incomplete.
Good D.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
Good D, fellas. Good D.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now on comes
Look at my linebacker.
field goal unit.
Oh, yeah. This nigga ain't even in the mic there.
47-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And it's 3-0 Washington.
Maybe you take
Hoping
that.
to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Looking beautiful. See how I already got topped right here about a week ago. Already grew that much. Yep. Now the next topping comes down. I'll try to leave 4 on this one. Check that out.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
When you're in the vegetative state of mind, you just trade, talk, green tape, stretch. The forming process. It's a key part of growing strong trees. Hold up, let me get a close-up on this one. See all these different nodes, you want to top it right in between the branches.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done?
We gotta get something going, fellas.
Think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January.
Oh, my goodness, that's it.
And it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it.
That was terrible.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be
I
emphatic
got the
about
wrong
he shouldn't have
QB
thrown
in.
that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
I think we have the wrong QB.
Raheem Mostert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Diamondback lead popper. Those things are true to top.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
This one right here.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Compared to the nice, they're all perfect. It's real bad. Man, we have friends that have to go through this shit with their whole plant every year, and then it finally grows back. The bottoms grow back because the top's so fucked. Like right now, I'm just gonna pinch this whole top off. Bugs will get you good sometimes, so just watch out for them. Keep constant watch. Locomotion. Biggest one yet.
All right, got to get the brother in there now, fellas.
As you can see, these two are top.
Got the leagues mixed up. One league we had to put the white boy in, another league we got to put the brother in.
Looking nice.
We got it
About
now.
set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
But let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some
Already starting to look up a little bit.
some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So
Already looking better.
to the basics for them.
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
Looking nice. Now we're doing these clones because instead of all seeds, because we know what these are, and these are our favorite strains, and we have to grow some of our favorite strains, and we have to grow something that we know what for sure it's going to be. Yep, we can't just do every seed.
2nd and 6.
For every single thing. Sometimes
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough spot.
Oh man, the hot routes is fucked up.
Down there, they needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams are just panic, abandon the playbook.
We ain't down big. We only down 10, fellas.
Way too early for that.
It ain't shit.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, get the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Byron Jones in there to make the tackle. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Yep, so we can even out. This one's going to continue its journey, like we said, over to the pole. So we're about to mix up some water, throw a little mocha back guano on the soil.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Stuck inside the, yeah, it's still too choppy. When you use these things to spread the water out, fuck, that shit gets stuck pretty viciously, so just throw this right on the soil, we'll water it in. Want to do that right.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Come on, we got a 3-headed dragon out this motherfucker, man.
Here's another 1st and 10.
Turn into caterpillars, which bite your fucking buds up and shit all in your nuts.
And he went.
It's all right. It's all right.
Lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So our planters of the trees, ganja microphone stand is very nice. And look, plants have been in ground for about a month.
Maybe just a slight detour. It's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Barely used any of this.
The give is to Jones.
There we go. There we go. That's more like it, baby.
Cowboy touchdown.
That's more like it.
Jones, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Point after by Lambo up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal.
All right, we got defense. Let's play. Let's play ball, fellas. Coach gonna blaze off.
Just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Still 9 remaining on second down.
As you can see,
Here's Carr to throw.
Oh! Come on, man. Damn, I thought that was a pick. Good shit.
A huge play there for Washington. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Running the counter with Mostert. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups.
But we'll let them get nothing but a 3.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
We'll see you on the next one.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Can you see that?
Carr gonna throw. And this is going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. And Boswell's kick is good.
Good D, fellas.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
It's almost time to start recording this live album, y'all. About one more month. We ended up doing in 2015. Favorite artist dropping Tuesday. Queen Country, 7 days away. Shout out to the home of Winston. Reppin', Washington, street team. Just to get you guys.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Got the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
They go down, they feel enough more than they come up. With the case being there.
Jones. And they get him down, but not
Way to be a pinball.
across the 40-yard line.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills and it
With
doesn't?
the bounce off. With the bounce
In
off.
this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all
season. We'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington. Second down, another shot for Jones. Give him 3 on the road. Looking at a third and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll set up a throw.
That's caught by his tight end.
And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or two short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Man, that's crazy.
Here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll run it with Jones.
Oh, good shit. Good shit.
On 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Ronald Jones unable to get to that imaginary yellow line. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break.
Throw left side, taken in by Meredith. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, let me see.
Into the 46-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
That's a fucking beautiful branch you just took off.
Fuck, hot routes fucked up.
Throwing here to start the drive. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Starting to get sucked in more.
Back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. He rifles one. It's intercepted.
My fault, fellas.
Dante Jackson picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
It's a trippy looking thing.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
It's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top.
Being greedy.
We'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Oh, no wonder. What the fuck is Rush doing in there?
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
That's what the fucking problem is.
So Washington in a good spot. They got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What was that? That was a summary.
Out here, third gen he's also tied in with a bunch of different people. He's doing his thing. He's been rapping.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Got songs out as one of the dope ass rappers. He said tallest springs ever since 25 feet, and that's why.
They'll run on first down. Meredith.
We knew that's what he was doing.
Before they're able to knock him down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down.
All right, where they going with that shit?
Just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
But the goal is just to make the difference.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This one wants to do it tonight.
On 2nd down, Meredith, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Set you up on this plan. It's a good experiment plan for you guys to run with. A lot of shit on the bottom. And basically just want to, get some airflow in the middle because this outside's got so much growth now. That shit ain't never going to see light. It's not going to do nothing but cause issues with maybe some bugs, slow the plant down because that's all bullshit in there. And it's not going to turn into
throwing now is Carr.
Oh, what the fuck, bro?
And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
What type of coverage was that? What was you doing? Play the ball.
An aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
Into the red zone, it's Carr.
It's not looking too bad right now.
Knocked away in the end zone, it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr now to throw.
Damn, I was short.
So back-to-back
Good shit.
3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
He's going to drop this underneath.
Come on, fellas. Giving him too much.
But it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This is a 26-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is
that was
good.
smart.
And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. All things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you have to have both sides happy with that exchange. Happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
I'll fuck my own shit up.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the 2nd half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
First play, just off of one inside.
And able to catch it on the left sideline.
Oh!
Out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly
You got to go
like
for
to
it.
have back as it brings up 4th down.
Take photos of this thing later on when we do the next cleaning. All that shit is nothingness. Wasteful. Waste of growth. Waste of space. Waste of water. Waste of nutrients. Alright. We'll do the others and we'll come back to you.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
All right, so now we are back on evening time. Still the 14th.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 15. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the offense will take over with a new.
All right, they're going to try to run it on us. Let's run that clock out. We already knowing that.
Jesus, oh Jesus,
They'll start on the ground with Mostert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. It's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
How we keep getting beat like that, man? Okay, hold on. Let me see.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st down, Meredith, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
On 2nd and 11 now, Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
You know, get the stock soggy, and we've seen them all before on people's. With the Clowns, they didn't get quite as much.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr.
There we go.
For Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
There we go.
And he takes this one.
That's what we needed, fellas. That's what we needed.
The Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and the lead is down to 2.
All right, fellas.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Thank you very much.
June 14th.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5.
All right, he liked to run to the strong side all the time. They're really about to be bunking it.
What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try to keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
second down. Here's Mostert again. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Good shit.
Side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A lot of it has to do with where we are. We punctuate this emerald triangle sunlight.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
The best come from emerald triangle. And because the weather we get. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the next segment. Step whatever. Step your game up, vegetative state of mind. Let's overgrow the government, everybody. Yeah, I think we already said that. Yeah, talk about it. Let's overgrow the world. Let's in every place that's illegal. Let's get illegal. Let's throw out street team members and homies that are getting fucked with by the police.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Carr catches made by Hockenson, the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's Carr.
Oh, let him go. My fucking fault. Damn.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
Good shit.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Back to the running game with Mostert.
Right.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down.
Well, we know he ain't trying to run it now.
As you can see, it's like sometimes it'll happen where it'll snap at the stop, but this one, okay, it didn't snap at all. So,
possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
sometimes they just buck right off.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He wants it all for the end zone.
Just kind of got up because
And he bats it away.
Good D, good D, good D.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
So shit happens.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open.
You got to blaze up.
But in this case, he had to slow
To
down.
calm down.
No hole there. So he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Trying to put a trellis over the top of this. Lock it in. Boost it up.
Here's Jones again on
Ooh, good fucking tackle. That was, ooh, so much daylight.
That will take us to the 2-minute warning. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, good shit, good shit.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
I got to get some better plays. I got to use my better plays better.
That you have to hold the safety, and you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Excuse me.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Carr to throw. That's complete.
Good game.
He will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock
That hurt. That hurt us. That hurt.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths starting to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's third down and inches. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
That field goal I didn't take.
Wins and who loses this game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Washington, it's a rare victory for them as they get that record back to 3-7. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
be back in the garden June 29th. And we're about to do some feeding with these new nutrients that we got. These nutrients are these dudes in town that make nutrients. Really smart, really big tree growing motherfuckers. We just got the grow up, grow out new line that just came out with. We're doing this for the calcium and